will be the most terrifying nights I could ever imagine. Imagine that you see these terrifying deer heading straight toward you. I've always wondered who those people are who endure thousands of nights. Because if you really count it, that's hours. And the person ranked #1 who has spent 15,000 days doing it, that's just madness. You simply can't imagine. I've already endured 477 days, and what I've seen so far is absolute madness.
I'll show you later the footage I've managed to capture.
Also, they recently introduced aliens who, as I understand it, didn't come to this world for no reason. According to legend, there are rumors they intend to conquer this entire world, but nobody knows for sure. Just take a look at how terrifying this deer is. Actually, if you examine it closely, it's not just scary, it's insanely scary. Yet players still do everything and endure hundreds, even thousands of days. What I'm about to show you is probably something no one has seen yet. Well, maybe someone has, but I was amazed. Just look at how many things there are. Is that even possible? Personally, I've never seen anything like this before. It's just unreal. Just look at the kind of hell unfolding on day 102. You ask how? I was right here, and the thing is, as soon as I stepped away, some kind of chaos erupted.
I hid in a building stocked with food, returned to base, and then this!
And by the way, this is the very game where I reached 477 days. On day 324, I decided to gather all of these monsters into one pile. Just look at the mountain that formed. It's absolutely insane. But I just think they make the best fuel for the fire. In fact, when so many of them piled up, I started experiencing lag. So I began clearing out the base, and once I did, the lag dropped noticeably. By the way, this crazy saw cuts trees really well. I only just recently learned that it even exists. Guys, don't mind my appearance. I'm not sure why, but in this game, my skin isn't displaying properly. Can you write in the comments which skin I should make? I love animals, especially cats. They're cute, aren't they? The hardest part at the start is obtaining the necessary items, and I usually wasn't lucky with that. Well, an axe is pretty good at the start too. I can gather wood a bit faster, but I'd really like at least a strong axe. You have no idea how unlucky I normally am with getting one. And that's the very evil alien one. And by the way, I still haven't figured out what this thing is for or what to do with it. Even after 477 days, I still don't understand its purpose. Here it seems like my unlucky spot. Anyone else would probably be like, how did he even make it to day 477? Well, just think about it. I died on day 2. Is that even normal? And the new game also didn't start with any fun adventures. I literally got stuck in some logs. Is that even possible? I'll tell you, yes, it's happened to me more than once. And the only way out of this situation is simply to die. It's absolute madness. By the way, here's that very alien invasion. I'm honestly amazed. Where did they even come from? Sure, plenty of people will say it's just because of the update. But guys, this clearly wasn't added without reason. I recently noticed a new update on the horizon. I wonder if it'll be tied to the aliens, or maybe they'll think up something else again. Like flying snowmen. Yes, snowmen in summer. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised by anything. Honestly, guys, I really love this game. Just look, this saucer's falling straight to the ground. They're already here. They want to conquer us, but you know, I won't let them do it. Wow, that effect was beautiful. And here are our alien friends. But in reality, they turned out to be weaker than I thought. In my opinion, they're weaker than the monsters. They're so easy to kill. I don't think they even stand a chance of conquering us. There's one thing I just don't get. Why are they lagging so much? Is my internet acting up again, or is it some kind of bug? Wow, that's a blue sword. I actually used it once, but I didn't really like it. It's better to go with something like a sledgehammer or a spear. Basically, I'm not the kind of person who gives up, so I'm gonna attack those fucking aliens. After all, I have to beat them. That moment is so funny. You're scanning their faces, and it's actually done in a kind of comical way. The only thing is, it all runs a bit laggy, but I hope that even so, I'll be able to beat them. Well, who could have thought something would go wrong, and now they're about to kill me? This is just brutal. I just don't get it. I was simply playing, and then these lags hit, and all this happened. It's pure madness. But I'm not the kind of guy who gives up quickly, so I'm pushing on, and this time I'm definitely not quitting, even though I've already spent hours on it. Just so you know, I've been recording this for several days. I hope you'll hit that like for all my effort. I'm curious what I'll get from this chest this time. I'm usually unlucky. Let's try our luck. Wow, I already got the best gun right at the start of the game. Definitely not a bad start. Here they are again, those aliens. Once more. But it's time to rescue the first child. After all, we need to save everyone as quickly as possible, and the days will count faster. I recommend everyone do the same. And here's the first child. Actually, it's terrifying to imagine what they had to go through here, but now they're safe. And now it's time to rescue the second child. Just look at those terrifying wolves that were attacking him. It's absolutely brutal. And here's our little key to the magic door. Now all that's left is to free him, the poor little one. Just look at how little he is, how terrified he is, and how he just wants to go home. And there you have it. The second child is saved. Make yourself at home. Oh my God. Look how that little one was attacked by 2 bears. How shameful of them. How lucky those kids are that I was nearby. And what if there hadn't been anyone? What would have happened to them? I'm even scared to think about it. Come here, my little one. You'll be safe by my side. And how can we go anywhere without opening the chest? We won't get far without it. By the way, that giant sack is great. Really great. Just look at how much bear meat there is. It'd really be a crime not to take it. There's also plenty of fuel along the way, which will come in handy. Just to look at this madness. How many bears are here? Guarding, or rather attacking the little one. I'm just in shock. But it turns out the bears were just a small problem. Now a deer is chasing me. I'm really scared. I'm wondering if I can keep running from it all night. I just need to save my friend. I've got a feeling it was a bad idea to run from that deer all night. Just look at how it's chasing me now. At first it couldn't catch me, but now it seems to have sped up and easily keeps pace. This is complete madness. I'm probably gonna have to use up all my med kits. I didn't think it could end this badly, because at first glance that deer seems harmless, but who would have thought a deer could be so evil? I simply don't stand a chance of outrunning it. I thought only an angry deer could move that fast, but it turns out that even when it's not angry, it can easily kill me. And to make matters worse, I'm at the edge of the map, so dying would be a fatal mistake. Well, it looks like it was just a scare, but I still need to save my friend. Now it's time to save my friend. Also, don't forget to open chests along the way. You might get something worthwhile. Well, by the way, a medkit is exactly what we need after everything that's happened. Oh, now that's a really useful item. We definitely grab it. Usually I only find an axe around day 100 or 150, but here it is right away. This bear keeps chasing me without stopping. Are they really that naive? But victory is mine, and I've retrieved this key. Now we can rescue the child and head to our cozy home. And here's our little one. Honestly, the monsters even made him a nursery, so it's not so scary for him here. But still, just imagine, he's completely alone. Anyone would probably go crazy in his shoes. This is just crazy how much meat there is from these bears. You could stock up for a whole year here. Well, here we are, safely home at last. It really was terrifying and eerie, but there are still hundreds of days ahead. Just look at how many saplings my friend and I managed to gather. Now we need to surround the base with trees. Basically, we'll gradually surround everything with trees, and the really interesting question is, can monsters get through them? I'm insanely curious. If they can't, that would be a really good way to stay hidden, or even to farm days. Just fence everything in with trees, gather tons of food, plant carrots for fuel, and that's it. The only catch is you'd have to wait a very, very long time. But maybe it's worth it. Maybe I'm already guessing how those players managed to reach 15,000 days. After all, the rating only starts at 4,000 days. Wow, guys, just look at how much wood we've gathered. Have you ever seen anything like this? I don't even know how much there is. We hauled it for ages, hunted for saplings, but I'd say there's easily over 200 to 300 pieces of wood here. Just look at how much lag I'm already getting from all this wood. In fact, it seems like the load on the Roblox servers must be huge here. And here we are, having reached day 100. Honestly, it wasn't all that difficult, though there were still a few quirks. That crafty deer is clearly up to something, and the one thing I've noticed is that after day 100, it can catch you easily. Walking around at night is basically impossible. I think that if we really try, we can outsmart this deer and win the game. By the way, is there any deadline here? So guys, it turned out to be a kind of castle, just a castle made of wood. Well, why not? It actually looks sturdy. I think it's the perfect time to test how the monsters will behave. And here come our fiercest monsters. Now we'll see how they behave. I hope they won't be able to get through here at all. And these monsters turned out not to be so dumb. They just went ahead and found the entrance. Although that might not be surprising since they're people too, I'm actually really amazed because this is a game and the game understands that there's a barrier and the monsters need to go around everything and break in through the entrance I built. I thought they'd just stand behind the trees, cluelessly wondering how to get through. Oh my god, guys, I wasn't recording and didn't capture how I died, but it was terrible. They literally chased me down and managed to kill me. Everything I did was apparently for nothing and I couldn't beat the record.